According to Nielsen ratings in 2018, hip-hop became the most popular music genre in the world, dethroning rock and roll after a 60-year reign. Bible Raps has been riding that wave to serve Jewish education for a decade now. For the past 2 years, Executive Director of Bible Raps, Matt Barr, has been teaming up with other hip-hop pedagogues to create much more ambitious programming, which has outgrown the Bible Raps brand. Under Matt Barr's supervision, a group of ill rappers who care about the Jewish future and learned rabbis will formally launch Rappers and Rabbis as the Beit Midrash's response to hip-hop's overwhelming popularity. After 2 years, Rappers and Rabbis is already accruing distinct accolades by its bootstraps. Most impressive is the hip-hop-fueled Musar teen curriculum that will be distributed by Chai Mitzvah to many synagogues and youth groups. The podcast Rappers and Rabbis has reached number 4 on iTunes for Jewish podcasts. 2 Rappers and Rabbis retreats and 10 events have used rap and Jewish learning to bring hundreds of young Jewish adults together to amazing effect. All this momentum is validated and will be nurtured by Rappers and Rabbis' acceptance into Hazon's Intentional Community Fellowship, which begins with a week in Israel this fall. Bible Rap's original programming is doing the best it ever has, but it's not a movement that changes the game. The anecdotes to be heard about Bible Rap's impact over the past 10 years are abundant, and with that 10 years of experience, CEO of Bible Raps, Matt Barr, will co-lead this initial group of 12 rappers and rabbis, this burgeoning community, into the promised land. Rappers and Rabbis has the talent, the programs, and the intention to take Torah learning to another level with holy hip-hop. With appropriate funding over the next decade, Rappers and Rabbis will create the Torah revisited in 100 years and 200 years, after, of course, inspiring this generation. Rappers and Rabbis seeks 3 years of funding for a program manager and a programming budget. We're taking the Beit Midrash and flipping it into the Beat Midrash, with rapping Rebbes dropping Debar Torahs on Musar mixtapes. All that.
Even with my eyes on my shine show, wise guys' eyes, cause respecting what my mind know. My reach is like a newborn, so I'm grabbing at everything, get mad, rich and take it back from the savages.